welcome back to Eating Good Pod. My name is Marisol.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Oscar.
Today we have Pookie.
Hello. Glad to be back.
And this is a podcast where we try out new restaurants each week, rate our food, and also talk about other topics we have prepared. This week, it was Oscar's turn to pick the restaurant. Go for it, Oscar.
So this week, I decided to take us to a Korean restaurant. So I apologize if I butcher the name. It's called Minga Korean Restaurant. So Minga Korean Restaurant has been serving the community fine Korean cuisines for many years. They offer some of the best Korean cuisines in town, along with different wines and sake. And fun fact, Minga is a village where people live together.
Ooh,
Nice.
Good name.
So I found out yesterday that I had to pick a restaurant today. So I didn't really know how to decide where I wanted to go out to eat. Luckily, on the Columbus subreddit, someone had posted, immigrants living in Columbus, what's a good restaurant from your home country in Columbus? And this one was one of the recommendations I seen. And so we decided to check it out, and I had good vibes as soon as we got there because there was a guy, Asian looking guy,
Definitely an Asian guy.
doing the Asian squat, smoking a cigarette right outside of the restaurant.
Really? I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I was like, this is about to be authentic as
Yeah.
hell.
And, you know, it was just like in one of those like plazas where there's like multiple small businesses.
Nail salons.
Yeah. And so I didn't know what to expect. And we walk in and the place is packed.
Mm-hmm.
And more than half the restaurant are, I'm assuming, Korean people.
Yeah, they were speaking Korean.
So I was excited. All the servers were Korean. They wrote things down on the tab in Korean.
Yeah.
And rather than getting individual meals, we decided to do family style this week. So we got a bunch of different dishes. So we can start with our appetizer.
For our appetizer, we got tteokbokki. It's rice cake, vegetables, fish cake, and spicy sauce. And it has a little like spicy pepper next to it.
It's really cute.
It's so cute because it's smiling, so it makes you think, I'm friendly, you can eat me. I won't be too spicy, I promise. Well, that bitch was spicy.
It wasn't crazy
Okay,
spicy.
from
It
one,
wasn't bad.
okay, from 1 to 10, what's the spice level you would give this one? Because I'm gonna give it a 7.
What?
7, no,
That's
5
crazy.
maybe?
A
5
5?
max?
I would say like a 4.
4
I'd
or
give it a
5.
4.
Yeah.
Okay.
The soup
wow.
was more spicy.
The soup like
Okay,
a 5.
okay, no,
like
you're
the soup
right.
like a
You're
6, maybe 5 or
Mhm.
6.
I'm gonna give the tteokbokki a 5.
That's spice
On
level.
spice
Spice
level.
level, sorry.
Not rating.
No, not rating. On rating. No, wait. Who wants to talk about it?
Well, you were.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it, chief.
The rice cakes were like perfectly cooked, in my opinion. And they were all like, they were bigger than what I expect them to
Mhm.
be. So I don't know where the hell they got these rice cakes, but they were jumbo size. And they were all squishy in the middle, not too chewy though. The sauce overall, it was really good. Although it was super spicy, it was, I want to say I probably put what, gochujang? Is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
But the sauce itself was really like delicious.
Yeah, it was definitely better at the beginning of the meal versus the end of the meal.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did have some at the end of the meal, and it did get like chewier. So like the texture just wasn't as good. But yeah, overall, I think they were solid. I didn't mind that they were so big because they were pretty easy to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I normally don't like tteokbokki or like rice cakes because I think they're too chewy. But I agree, this was cooked very well, so it had a good texture compared to previous tteokbokkis I've had. So I liked it.
What do you think, babe?
This is only my second time having it, but I thought it was really good, and it wasn't as chewy as the first time we had it, which kind of scares me because sometimes, you know, I get scared to choke. But yeah, it was really good. Did you guys do ratings?
Not yet. Ratings.
I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
I'll do 6.5.
I'll do 7.
Good appetizer.
It was a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Me too.
Like I thought it was a
not an
dish.
appetizer. It was like a meal.
All right. So we got the squid kui. which was a whole squid grilled and sliced with spicy sauce on the side. This was a dish with literally a whole squid on there.
Mm-hmm.
And then little strips of cucumber and a few apple slices. I thought it was delicious. It was a little chewy, but I think squid just naturally is chewy.
Mhm.
And it was, I don't know, good eating experience.
Yeah, it had a good grilled flavor to it. It was chewy, but I expected that. Overall, I liked it. It was good to keep kind of coming back to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do wish it had like a sauce with it because I feel like I was dipping it into other sauces that we had already in the table.
Well, I wonder if that big bottle with the red sauce was for the squid.
Was it spicy?
Oh.
It was a little spicy.
Oh, maybe actually.
Now that you read it
Mhm.
and it said spicy sauce on the side, that's definitely what that bottle was for.
Oh.
I was thinking
Well-
the same thing as you. Because it was good. I just feel like it didn't have too much of like a flavor with it, but with the
Yeah.
sauce would have been good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was dipping it, like half of it in the sauce. Yeah, it would have a little more flavor.
I think it was a good palate cleanser in between all the
Mhm.
other stuff we got, though. So even though it didn't have a sauce, everything else we had pretty much was saucy. So
Yeah.
it was okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
I'm also going with the 7 out of 10.
Same, 7.
I say 6.5.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so the next thing we got was a beef bulgogi, which doesn't have a description, but it's just a tray of thinly sliced beef with bulgogi sauce. So it's kind of like a sweet kind of sauce, but it's traditionally used in Korean barbecue. So if you've had Korean barbecue, you've probably had bulgogi. What did you guys think?
I loved it
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
think it was my
Mhm.
favorite thing.
for sure. I
I-
just love thin sliced meat.
I thought it was really good as well. And the sauce, when you would get a piece that was like marinating, was so good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like, even though it was sweet, it was also very savory.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
The sweetness of the sauce, but the savoriness of the beef
Yeah.
worked very well. It's cooked perfectly, had a lot of flavor. I liked it a lot.
It just goes great with like, because we also had like side dishes of like radishes or just
Kimchi,
like kimchi.
fish cakes,
Mm-hmm. So
coleslaw.
all of it together just was paired perfectly.
So I didn't know what I was expecting when we ordered it. So when they just brought out a plate and it was just all shredded up steak, I was like, whoa, that's a lot of meat.
Mm-hmm. So I think a lot of these dishes are served with rice on the side. So that's why we got the sides of rice.
Yeah.
Ratings?
8.5.
I'm going to go 8.75.
Okay.
And my spice tolerance is 3.6.
I'm gonna stick to 3.5 for my spice tolerance.
I'll give it an 8.5 as well.
8.5 for me as well. Thought it was really good.
Yeah. I think if I would go back, I would also want to try the pork one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be down. Do you want to give your phone to Ross to read to one?
I can't read.
You heard it here, people.
Agu jjigae?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agu jjigae. It's a spicy monkfish soup with shrimp, mussel, and vegetables with tofu. I thought it was really good. Really spicy.
Really spicy.
Super.
Not really, but it was the spiciest thing we got this whole
Mhm.
time.
Yeah. No, yeah, I thought it was a good spice level. If you were drinking the broth, could definitely get spicy. But yeah, I would probably give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10 on spicy.
Oh.
Unspicy, yeah.
Okay, on spicy.
So it had a lot of the, what do you call it? The like stringy vegetable.
Bean sprouts?
Yes, it
Mhm.
had a lot of bean sprouts, which I wasn't a big fan of. It said what? It's supposed to have like mussels or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I found like one mussel in there. I
I
don't know if
found
you
one
guys grabbed
mussel.
them.
I had a muscle.
Okay. What about you, Ross?
I didn't find one, so there had to be 3
Only
total.
3 in there. Did any of you have shrimp?
No.
No,
I did not
I think
get
there was only
shrimp.
one piece.
I had 2 shrimp.
Okay.
Oscar,
How dare you?
you don't share.
So I definitely think this dish works better for a single person because it had a lot of just, different seafood, but not enough for a party, as you can see.
I was happy with the amount that I had. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
wanted a whole bowl of it.
I'm a
so-
soup girl, but it was just way too spicy for me, and I feel like it was kind of taking over everything else.
See, I could have ate that whole bowl by myself.
Oh.
I thought the broth could have had more flavor. I compared it
Mhm.
back to like when we went to Yunnan and all that broth had a lot of
Mhm.
flavor.
Yeah.
This one didn't have as much. It had
What?
spice, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
it wasn't the most savory broth.
I did like the monkfish that came with it. They were like big chunks, nice and meaty.
What kind of flavor did it have? The monkfish.
Monkfish? I don't know. It was just like fish. I think it was really more of like a texture thing. Like it had a really good texture. You didn't get a piece of the fish?
No.
Oh, yeah.
After seeing the picture of it, I don't know if I wanted to try it.
Babe, you can't judge a book by its cover.
I'll say all fish look ugly.
Yeah.
The meat itself looked good,
Yeah.
but after the picture, it took away the.
All the
That
pictures.
You
appeal.
didn't like the teeth it had.
No. But yeah, I was curious how it would taste, if it would taste any different. But I feel like most fish does have a similar taste.
So yeah, the soup had monkfish, had a lot of bean sprouts. I'll give it. Well, I like the spiciness, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna go 5 out of 10. It was neutral.
4.5.
I was gonna say 4.5. I wasn't a huge fan of it.
I changed my mind. 6 out of 10. I just remembered how many bean sprouts are in there.
You were digging through all the
Yeah.
bean sprouts. I did like the tofu in it though. Tofu was good.
Huge chunks.
Yeah. I bet I would have liked a shrimp, but I didn't have one. So.
Whoops.
I'd give the shrimp 0 because I didn't have any.
Okay. So the last thing we got was japchae, which is stir-fried sweet potato noodles with vegetables and beef. I love japchae, so I really liked it.
I loved it. It was, I just don't know. Like, I just love sweet potato noodles.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to grab, yes, but like when you just eat it, it's so good.
It hits the spot every time.
Mm-hmm. It's not your normal noodle, but it's so good.
Yeah, I like how they're translucent.
True.
But yeah, they were good noodles. I wasn't too upset that I didn't get a lot of beef from the noodles because I did feel like they were all it was all collected on one side, but that was okay because I could just grab it from the
Bulgogi.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I like the broccoli and zucchini I add with it too.
Yes.
I thought it was really good. I think that was the first time I've had it. But I've had similar noodles and always love it. So I thought it was really good. And it paired well with obviously the beef bulgogi and you add it in the rice, whatever sauce. So it was good.
I wonder if some people have issue eating this dish because of like the texture of the noodle.
I'm sure. It's almost like slimy-ish.
It's like slimy, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I know like Bibibop, which is the fast food chain in Columbus, which is like Chipotle style Korean bowls. They serve japchae. And anytime I would go with my coworkers and I would tell them like, oh, they have japchae, they'd be like, what is that? I'm like, oh, sweet potato noodles. And all of them would be like, that doesn't sound like something I want. But I'm like, no, they're really good. But I just think American people, if they've never tried it, they think they're not going to like it.
Yeah. I mean, like the noodle itself does look weird. Don't get me wrong, but it's just so good.
I don't think it looks weird.
I think it
But-
looks
like
weird. I mean, you're
regular
not used to
noodles.
that noodle.
But to be fair, I never made the connection with Bibibop, and I always get it at Bibibop. I just didn't know
Oh, you
the
get
name
the
of
noodles?
it. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
half noodles, half rice.
Yeah.
So that
Those
makes more
noodles are
sense.
That's
japchae.
japchae.
Okay, I don't know why I didn't make that
I
connection.
forgot. You love Bibibop.
I do.
Bibibop is good.
Mm-hmm. He has a girlfriend there.
The other one.
He
Yeah,
goes
the
in
other one.
and just like, hey, Ross, ¿cómo estás?
This one they speak Spanish too. And I
Oh.
started speaking Spanish and she looked up and went,
Anyways.
Okay, ratings for the japchae.
8 out of 10.
8.5.
7 out of 10.
8.5.
If I go back, I would definitely get the japchae and the beef bulgogi again. Those are my
Yes. For
favorites.
sure.
I agree.
See, I think most of these dishes, I give them like 7 out of 10 or like around there. But I still feel like the whole experience was really good. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, like the restaurant had a little charm, and then since there was a lot of South Korean people there speaking Korean, like you could tell it was going to be authentic. And then since you gave the context that this is a place where immigrants like to go to if they're in the US and want Korean food, I was like, that makes sense. Good experience, even though they were crazy busy.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah. And I did like how how Marisol mentioned earlier, how they had the small dishes of all these different things. Like they had the coleslaw, some squash, more sprouts, kimchi.
Kimchi was good.
The
So
kimchi was
spicy.
good.
Yeah.
That gochujang was spicy,
They
but it
had a
was
little
really good.
cucumber salad too.
Yeah, the like marinated potatoes that look like
Mhm.
pineapple. So just having all those little dishes really enhance the meal because I felt like maybe if it was too savory, I could have one of these like side dishes to kind of like break the taste in my mouth.
Yeah, it was all good, just balance of everything.
Yeah.
You could have little different flavors.
I feel like normally Korean dinners are like family style, right? And you just kind of like pick at whatever's in the table.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that personally.
Yeah, I'm happy we ordered it that way today. I don't think their menu is necessarily made to be family style all the time, but I like that we did that and they accommodated it.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of the other like people there were eating family style because they were like families and
They were literal families.
yeah, literal families.
I like that they bring the little dishes out just because you don't necessarily order those and you can kind of pick and try and then find something new that you like.
Because they brought out like 8 little dishes.
Overall, would you guys go back?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going back.
Absolutely.
I want to go back and try the grilled fish.
I want to go back and try bibimbap. I'll stop being scared and just do it.
Do it. I probably will go back, have either the pork or beef bulgogi. I'll have my cider rice with all my little vegetables, and then japchae.
And a Coke.
And a Coke.
Fair.
Wow, you just told the whole world I got a Coke.
What's wrong with that?
Getting a Coke?
It's my addiction. I need to go to AA.
You barely drink them.
Did you finish it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. After all that hassle that we went through to get you the Coke.
My sugar was low. I needed one.
So our server came by and was like, "You guys want waters?" And she brings the waters and then comes back and is like, "Are you like ready to order?" And then we order our food. We didn't order drinks. And then we're thinking she's probably not coming back. We're not going to be able to order our drinks
They were
because
too busy.
they were just walking up and down. They weren't like stopping at any tables.
You had to flag them down for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Which, it's fine. I respect it. They were hustling. It was busy. There was people in and out the entire time. There was always people coming in and waiting in line to get a table.
I wonder if it's like that in Korean culture, though. Because in Japan, they don't just come to you. It's like if you call them. If you need something, they'll come to you.
Yeah, I had to call her over to bring the check. I did the little hand motion. Not the pray one, not the please,
not the pray
but the check.
Anything else on the food? I think that wraps it up. Is it time?
It's time
For our favorite segment,
Guess that movie.
Yow!
And I will be doing the movie today. Let me find it really quick. I know for sure us three have seen it. I don't know if you've seen this movie, Ross.
Okay.
And I hope I didn't make the description too easy because I feel like lately all my descriptions have been too easy. But oh well. And let me read this really quick. Yeah, I think you guys are going to get it right away. But oh well.
Let's see who can get it first.
Who's got the fastest fingers? Here we go. The most popular girl in town has it all. The best job, the best looks, and a hot man by her side. One day, she notices a blemish in her appearance which causes her negative thoughts to spiral. To overcome this, she takes a trip with her boyfriend. However, when they return, her world continues to be turned upside down. After getting help from friends, she is able to overcome her insecurities, break up with her boyfriend on good terms, and has a new self of identity.
What?
I have no clue.
Is it animated?
This movie is not animated.
What? A boyfriend.
Boyfriend could be used loosely.
What? What does that mean?
I don't think it's this movie, but I'm going to guess it anyway.
Ask your guest Freaky Friday. That is not correct.
Bruh. Okay. Can you reread it?
The most popular girl in town has it all. The best job, the best looks, and a hot man by her side.
Oh, hot man.
One day, she notices a blemish in her appearance, which causes her negative thoughts to spiral. To overcome this, she takes a trip with her boyfriend. However, when they return, her world continues to be turned upside down. After getting help from friends, she is able to overcome her insecurities, break up with her boyfriend on good terms, and has a new sense of self-identity.
And I've seen this movie.
Yes. We watched this movie together. And I know you were asleep.
Oh.
I think I know it.
Oscar got it right. No,
no
that's not
clue.
right, Marisol. Marisol guessed Hot Chicks.
You have any ideas, Ross?
Nothing.
A blemish.
As a hint, I wouldn't consider it a musical, but there is singing in it. There's dance numbers in it.
I probably haven't seen it then. I feel like I don't watch any
They're singing.
dancing
in
or
it.
singing movies.
A hot man.
Is that a good description, Oscar?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't put every single detail in there, obviously,
Yeah.
but this is the basis of what goes on.
Like when you think about it, it is a good description.
No
I need
clue.
a hint.
Okay, what kind of hint do you want?
What? What does that mean?
I don't have any prepared, so
Oh.
like, do you have any questions?
Is it a Disney movie?
No.
Did we watch it in the theater?
I can't see. It's no.
Is it set in New York?
No.
Okay. I have no idea.
Actually, I don't know. This could be wrong. This is probably wrong.
That is not right. Marisol guessed Mean Girls. That's a good guess, though. Do you want me to tell you the year it came out in?
Sure.
It came out in 2023.
Oh, it's last year. And we didn't
No
watch
clue.
it at the movie theater.
It's like a rom-com or a romance movie.
No, not a rom-com.
Sounds like a Netflix special. I don't know why.
It was a very popular movie. Huge popular movie.
Is it the movie with the girl who's like
Oh,
bigger?
Who's the girl that's bigger? Rebel Wilson?
Yeah.
Is it? I think I can explain a movie I'm thinking of, but I don't know the name of it.
No, you would know the name of this movie. Everybody knows this movie.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't watched it, you've heard of it. You've probably seen clips of it.
If
What
Ross
is the
gets
name,
this before
bro?
me, I'm going to lose it.
I think I know it, but I just don't know the name of it.
Well,
Then I don't think you know it
Then you
because I
don't
think
know
you would
it.
know the name, right, Oscar?
Yeah.
then you don't know it.
If you thought of the movie, like you wouldn't even have to know the name of the movie, you would be able to guess it.
It was popular.
Yes.
Yes. It's not a Netflix movie.
Is it a white girl?
Yes.
That gives me no.
It's like they're all white.
There's a very popular song that also is in this movie.
You mean like it's on the radio?
Like there's multiple songs written for this movie, but one of them is very popular. I guess a lot of them. I don't know.
I think there's like 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them are popular. I don't know any other hints.
I've got nothing.
Are we sure I watched this
Yes, you were sitting right next to me.
in the theater?
Yeah.
It
In the
wasn't
theater?
a theater.
It was?
It
Or-
wasn't a theater technically.
Where the hell were we?
It'll give it away if I tell you where we were.
Where were we? Tell me.
See, that's not fair.
Oh
What?
yeah, because Ross wasn't there.
Yeah, so that gives you a
Oh, I know
huge
what it
advantage.
is.
I don't know.
Yes. Do you think Ross has seen this movie? Probably
I
not.
want to say maybe.
From 2023?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was competing with another movie at the time.
Mm-hmm. People were doing double features to go watch these 2 movies of very different genres. And it was like all over Twitter.
I have no idea. I don't have Twitter either.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Will Ferrell plays the same villain.
Will Ferrell plays the villain.
Maybe he
Will Ferrell
hasn't.
plays the
though.
villain.
No.
I haven't seen a new Will Ferrell movie in a while.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe he hasn't.
Okay.
Who's the lady? Who's the girl?
That'll give it away. Okay,
Oh,
it's
yeah, true.
based on toys.
It's based
It's based on toys.
on toy.
That should give it away.
With Will Ferrell?
It's based on a toy.
Yeah.
On a toy? So it's like an animated?
No.
It's
No,
it's
it's
a
not
live
animated.
action, but it's based on toys.
It's on girl toys.
A brand of girl toys.
Oh, Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
It's
that
the
did give
Barbie
it away.
movie.
Okay.
Did you watch it?
I've watched some of it,
Okay.
but I wasn't a huge fan.
Oh, you hate women? Barbenheimer.
You don't think we should vote?
Wasn't
Is
it
that
getting a lot of heat though for like how it portrayed something, or
Portrayed what?
He's for the patriarchy.
there was like something weird that like people were upset about the movie, I think. that I
There
had
was
saw.
people that were upset, but then there was everyone that was upset. Everyone else was like, "You're just an incel." I don't know. It was like all
Mm.
this stuff.
So I feel like it was like kind of dumb. Like people are mad about how like women were like controlling men, and I'm like, it's a movie
Oh.
or something like that. And I'm like, it's
They
a
were just
Barbie
saying
movie.
like, yeah, like why put that image of like we should control men or something like that. I don't know.
It did upset me
dumb.
how mean Barbie was to Ken.
Yeah.
I did not like that.
That's why he turned evil.
But then he became evil.
Mm-hmm.
But his song is so good. I'm just Ken.
Anywhere else I'd be a 10.
Does the label long-term, long-distance, low commitment, casual girlfriend mean nothing to her?
That's how guys be like.
What was the other one he had? Like the Mojo Dojo Casa House.
Mm-hmm.
Good movie. I wish I had seen it in like theaters.
Yeah, we watched it at the drive-in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It
it
was
wasn't
smart.
like the best quality.
We also had we also brought Wingstop.
Oh,
Sounds like a good
So
time, though.
good. We had a big bag moment.
Did all of you guys go?
Yeah.
Mhm.
David and Charmaine also came.
That's cool.
Yeah, I ordered way too much Wingstop,
I did too.
but it was perfect because I had Wingstop before the movie, then the movie ended, then I had Wingstop before the second feature.
Yeah, it was a double feature. So I know for sure you fell
Okay.
asleep during the second one, but that's why I know you were awake for the first one, which was
Yeah.
Barbie.
Mhm.
The second, what was the second one?
It was the one with Jello.
Amy Schumer.
No.
No,
No.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Lawrence and
That's
that
her.
kid. She dates
Yeah.
the
where
little
he
kid.
sings.
Yeah.
No, he sings.
He sings. He plays
He plays the
She's a
piano.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a man eater.
That's a funny movie.
That was
I
a
don't know the
crazy
name.
movie. I
I
remember.
always forget the name, but it's funny.
I literally
Yeah.
remember waking up and like she was naked.
Yeah, the
No
full
hard
nudity
feelings.
scene.
Yeah.
No hard feelings. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good movie.
The full nudity scene is crazy.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Like it came out of nowhere
I don't think I remember it.
when they're
don't
skinny
need to
dipping
know it.
at the beach.
Might have to rewatch it.
So they were skinny dipping at the beach, and a group of kids stole their clothes. So she went and beat them up.
Oh, okay. Yes,
but
I
she's
do remember
butt
it.
naked. But those movies were good.
Yeah.
Actually, I liked No Hard Feelings more. The Barbie movie, I just liked the Ken song.
I didn't understand the ending too much.
Of what?
The Barbie movie.
You wouldn't, because you're not a woman.
Yeah.
So aggressive.
It just felt like unresolved, but
Yeah,
know.
I agree.
Mhm.
And I am a woman.
So it's not all women.
I like what they were trying to say.
I get they were trying to do
Uh-huh.
it, and then everyone was like, yeah, it was so good. I was like, they tried, but I don't think the message was fully there. Shoot me.
I wish there was more musical performance, because the ones that there were really good.
There wasn't that many performances.
Barbie
though.
had one,
The party.
and then there was the Ken
Kens.
one. So I just wish there was more.
Oh, you're saying you wish there was more?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a full-on musical.
no.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if it was a full-on musical, it would have been a little better.
I don't think people would have liked
Nah.
it. People don't like musicals.
No.
love
The world hates musicals, and it's sad.
It probably was a good mix
Yeah.
to where there's like dialogue and all that, and then there's a little bit of musical.
Because that happened with the Wonka movie with
Mhm.
Timothy.
Chalamet?
Yeah,
Chalamet.
like they didn't promote that it was a musical, and the Mean Girls like remake or whatever. Like
Mhm.
they didn't promote that they were musicals, and then people
Mhm.
went and found out they were musicals, and they're like, "What is this shit?"
If they did promote their musicals, probably no one would have gone to see them.
Yeah,
Mhm. Especially Mean Girls. It's kind of random, I feel like.
It's because there's the Mean Girls musical that's performed on stage, so then they did that as the movie.
Okay.
It was good, actually. I watched it on a plane. I liked it. And not as good as the original, obviously, but it was still
No.
good.
She doesn't even go here.
Have you seen the original Mean Girls?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's been a long time, but yeah.
None for Glen Coco. Is that what they say? None for you, Glen Coco.
No, it wasn't it you?
And none for Gretchen Wieners.
Yeah, none for Gretchen Wieners. Like you go, Glenn Coco.
You go, Glen Coco.
I can't go out. I'm sick. So while we're on the topic of movies, last week we had Pirates of the Caribbean and Marisol and Ross. You guys went back and watched it.
At least part of it.
Without
Yeah.
knowing. Well, at least
Oh,
Marisol knew
okay.
that you guys talked about it. I
Yeah.
didn't.
That's why I watched it.
Oh, so you
So-
didn't finish it though. You only watched like half.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I
But-
forgot what we were doing.
And then she gets on her phone and watches TikTok. So
Oh
doesn't
my
finish it.
gosh. Well, the start of it was really good. I think it's because I worked the next day. Maybe that's why I had to go up
Mm,
to sleep. I really enjoyed the part that I watched. I need to just
Mm.
finish it
yeah.
and move on to the next one. But I feel like all the acting was great.
No,
Mhm.
yeah.
Like the 1st
Mhm.
half, at least, that I watched.
it can be hard because you have to like really pay attention.
Yeah,
I think.
you do.
It gets
So.
confusing for sure.
Like from the start, it was already funny because you see Captain Jack Sparrow,
Yeah.
like he's on his sinking boat, and it's just like sinking more the more it goes to the deck.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, it's good.
Mm. He just finesses everything too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the way
Which is
he
a-
tricks all the British people is so funny.
Yeah, the two that are arguing and he's already like walked off.
Because what happens, he like does something and they're like, that has to be the worst pirate I've ever seen. And then later he like steals their bow, and then the other
Mhm.
guy's like, that has to be the best pirate I've ever seen.
Mhm.
I was doing like my little Captain Jack Sparrow run. Do 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 do.
Yeah, I've rewatched at least the first one multiple times, and I just think it's a great movie. Like, there's no part that I think is like wasted. Like, every scene contributes to the movie,
Mhm.
and it just like
Mhm.
all builds up and just all makes it like it all flows well.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's never any part where I'm like, what just happened? I mean, maybe the first time watching it, just because there's a lot happening, but after rewatching, it's like, oh no, every scene makes sense.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I like that though, because then you rewatch it and you pick up on something.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, that makes sense in
Yeah.
like this part of the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely when you rewatch them too, you're like, oh, the foreshadowing here and here. Like, it all makes sense now. But you wouldn't catch it the first time.
No,
Right.
yeah.
I think it's just one of those movies that you can always like rewatch, like after a couple months or a year.
Yeah.
You guys need to finish it. Let us know what you think.
Mm-hmm.
We will.
Do we have any topics for today?
I didn't look any up. I was gonna look for something on Reddit.
We're so unprepared. This is terrible.
This one says actors should be able to play as another race.
I immediately think of Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
So I'm on the controversial opinions subreddit, and this person says that actors should be able to play as another race. Which I don't know. Like, I feel like yes and no.
Right. Like, it used to be done before,
Yeah.
but now it's not. And people are just like, hire an actor of the race that you want, and then you're more inclusive.
Yeah, like I think it just depends on how you do it. Like, if you're making a movie set in another country, you should use actors that are from that country or maybe like neighboring countries. But then I think of other movies like Nacho Libre.
Right.
Jack Black isn't Mexican. I don't think he is.
No.
But he's the only actor in that movie that's not Mexican. Like, all the rest of the actors are Hispanic.
But he's like the talent.
Yeah.
Right.
So like I'm okay with it.
And it almost like adds to the movie because it's like it's a comedy, and he like you know he's not like Mexican or Hispanic, so it kind of to me makes it funny. And it's like Bruno and Borat. Like I don't think he's from. I don't even think the country's.
No, it's not a
Real.
real country. No.
Yeah. But I mean, still, like he's acting like he's from there,
Yeah.
or Tropic Thunder. Like I think if you do it in a funny way, like,
Yeah.
I like it.
I think in comedies it can work.
Yeah.
But in a serious movie, I think it would be weird.
Yeah. In a serious movie it'd be weird. Like what are you gonna do? Like I don't know.
You'd have to do at least for someone like acting black. You'd have to do blackface.
Right, exactly. You're gonna paint their whole body
Right.
and do blackface. That's crazy.
And like, how do you do a white person like that? Would be like Hispanic or Asian.
yeah.
Dang, could you imagine a black actor playing a white person? Like they do whiteface.
White chicks.
White chicks,
Oh,
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
a comedy
That's a
where
good
it
one.
works.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it works in very specific circumstances, but in any normal non-comedy movie, you're gonna look crazy. You're gonna get backlash. It's not gonna be good.
Absolutely.
Because wasn't there a movie like that where it was like set in Asia and they like used a bunch of white actors?
Probably.
I can't remember what movie it
I don't
was.
know. That's crazy if they did.
I feel like maybe in older movies also it was more common because
Older movies definitely because, you know, racism and I don't know, just
Yeah.
the culture.
Like I'm sure in the old Western movies, he probably had some.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Even in the movie Your Favorite Musical.
West Side Story?
Yeah, in the original West Side Story,
yeah.
all these white people are painted brown like Puerto Ricans, and they
Yeah.
have fake Puerto Rican accents.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that movie's from what, the
That's
60s?
crazy.
I think like the 50s, yeah.
Yeah.
50s
So
or
like it
60s.
was a common thing because they're like,
Mm.
we're not gonna hire real Puerto Ricans. Let's just get these white people to play them.
I think some of them were Puerto Rican, but like the main guy was definitely white.
Yeah, and they colored his skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Did they just make them tan or what?
Yeah, they just made him tan.
Damn, that's messed up.
That's the thing, is it? It worked at the time. I mean, now when you watch it, it is kind of weird. But I don't know. It's a good movie.
I'm just reading random things. It was like on an average day, how many pigeons do you think you could carry?
What?
Just so random.
How much do pigeons weigh?
How mean are they? Are they like
Yeah, they
pecking-
calm or
Are they pecking at me?
If you have food, they go crazy. Have you seen the seagulls?
Seagulls?
seagulls are.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah, those are silver tooth child behavior from them. You can't have food anywhere near them.
Mm-mm. I'm reading a book right now, and in it they say seagulls can die while they're flying, and they'll just fall straight out of the sky.
Whoa.
That's so
Oh.
sad.
That's really cool though.
Imagine you're just walking and a dead seagull falls in front of you. That's
They're
crazy.
pretty big.
When you guys were kids, did you ever hear that if you gave a seagull Alka-Seltzer, it would explode?
No,
Oh.
I would have tried it. Potentially. Potentially. Like, I would have thought about it. I mean, it crossed my mind.
I guess I thought about it, but I never tried it.
I've never heard that.
Did you ever hear that?
I've never heard that.
I don't
We'll
know
have
if
to
it's
test the
true.
theory.
It was like a thing. That's why I was like, is that true? But, seagulls will eat anything. So they're like, yeah, if you feed a seagull Alka-Seltzer, it won't be able to digest it and it'll explode.
I always thought if you feed them like soda and they had a burp, they would explode.
Give them Pepsi and Mentos.
Yeah.
That probably would make them explode.
What even solidified that even more was the Jimmy Neutron movie, where there's like a giant alien chicken and they make it explode because I think they gave it a bunch of soda and it can't burp. They're like, chickens can't burp, and then it just explodes.
Oh my gosh, that's messed up.
And then they made a TV show about it. Jimmy Neutron.
Wait, the movie was first?
I'm pretty sure the movie came out first, and then they made
Really?
it the show after.
Oh.
I think I could probably carry like 50 pigeons.
50?
Back to the topic.
I feel like it's a lot.
conversation.
I feel like they're about a pound each. I could carry like 50 pounds.
Yeah, Luna's 50 pounds.
It's just like, how do you physically, like,
Oh.
what do you have them in?
A sack. Can they put them in a
I
sack?
guess.
Are they alive?
I don't want to be carrying dead pigeons.
Well, it's gonna be easier if they're dead.
That's true. Cut this out.
Okay.
This is about to be off the wall.
What's your best would you rather? Would you rather ejaculate one sperm that's the size of a tadpole or a spooge regular size of sperm but they can all talk?
I don't understand.
Oh, a tadpole. I don't know. They can
understand.
talk as crazy.
What are,
What?
What
A
is
tadpole's
it?
pretty big.
that would hurt, right?
That would
I
hurt.
think-
Yeah, that would hurt. I
It's
don't.
like- But
Wait, can you?
but it might not hurt because it'd be like slimy.
But I
Yeah.
think it's
True.
still like
Because it's not like a kidney stone where it's just like a
No.
hard rock.
it's just
Mm.
slimy.
Huh?
I don't know why that one is like the top one. That was
Well,
it. It
if
was
they
ridic-
can talk but they're not alive,
yeah, I
I mean,
guess.
No, that's weird.
They're
I'd
not
rather have
gonna-
a tadpole.
how long can they talk
Sperm.
for?
Nah, because then you'd have like the post nut clarity, and they're talking to you, and you already feel bad. And
Yeah.
you're like, fuck, guys.
They're like, Papa.
Why did you let us out?
Dada.
It's cold out here.
We can't even breed.
It's like, I'm gonna have to flush you guys now.
Bye bye.
Why do we have to cut that out?
Yeah, you can keep it in. I just read it and I'm like, what the heck did I just read? I gotta say this out loud. All right.
All
back to
right,
your
well,
topic.
good topic. Moving on.
Dang.
Can we talk about yesterday though, or no?
What happened?
Well, yeah.
About how you were mad at me. Can we talk about it or no? Please.
Okay, but I also was drunk.
Wait,
Bro.
when? Yesterday?
Yeah.
At the restaurant?
Yeah.
See, you
No,
can't blame
no,
being drunk.
You had half of a mule.
Thank you.
And I got
Thank you.
drunk of it.
No.
I had a full
The
a full
beatbox,
meal.
you have an excuse. Because we
So
almost broke up over the shawarma.
yeah,
But that's another
chicken
story.
shawarma
So
thing.
that was a crazy night.
The
No,
beatboxes
dude, you should
are
have
beating
heard
our ass.
like our fighting when we got home.
Our,
the chicken shawarma.
bro, our fighting, no. I sat in bed and it was just quiet. And I wanted to eat, but I didn't want to be rude and eat in front of you.
Yeah, and then you let your poor euro just go to waste.
Mm.
All for what?
You
For
were,
you.
you were arguing
For you.
with me.
Yeah,
And I was trying to be nice. But no, last night, they didn't bring her ginger. So I'm...
Twice.
To me, I'm a very non-confrontational person. I'm like, it's cool. Like, we can ask.
I mean, I wasn't gonna fight her.
Wait. For context,
Sorry.
we were at a restaurant, a sushi restaurant last
restaurant.
night, and Marisol asked for extra ginger
Twice.
to 2 separate workers.
Because she has to eat it with each sushi
Guys,
bite.
I don't think you understand. I haven't had sushi in such a long time, and for me, it's a whole experience. One, because it's just I love sushi, and two, sushi can get expensive. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm like, when I picture myself eating sushi, I have a routine. I put the ginger on top, and then I put the sushi in the soy sauce, and I put it in my mouth, and it's like an orgasm in my mouth.
I agree. There's like a certain way to eat things, and sushi is one of them.
Correct. And we had gotten 3 rolls. 3 rolls.
Mhm.
And also for me and for many other people, once you stop eating food, your brain starts to realize how much food there is in your stomach, so you could easily quickly get full.
Yeah.
So we still had like a good amount of our
We
sushi.
had 3 pieces.
No,
left.
we did not have.
Yes,
3
we did,
pieces.
because
You're
they
such a
gave you
liar.
sushi, or they gave you ginger. So you
We
ate.
had more than 3 pieces.
No, we didn't.
We
We had
had
3
like
pieces.
4 or 5.
That's so many more.
Okay, that's
Okay.
a good amount though. 4 or 5.
Alright.
We had.
Okay. Anyways, this is my story. Are you telling it or am I
Alright.
saying it?
This
Yeah,
is your
say your
side.
piece,
This
say your
is your
piece.
side. We'll get Ross's side in a second.
And then I was just like giving him like sad girl eyes, like I really want a ginger, and nothing was happening. There was no ginger, and then he was like, "It's fine, like we're good, it's fine." And then I ate one more like little piece of sushi with no ginger, and then I realized I was super full, like, and then I was pissed. And obviously, I'm not gonna say anything to the girl because she's working hard over here. There's a bunch of people. And we are a big table, so why would you remember my ginger? I'm like nothing to you, you know?
Mhm.
Because you asked for it twice.
I'm like, it's fine, it happens, but I just want to get my anger out, and I just want to like just talk shit, you know? And who better person to talk shit to than my own boyfriend? And so I turned to him and I was like, I hate her.
And to me, I'm like, damn, like that is excessive.
And
like,
he doesn't support my feelings. I'm hoping for him to be like, yeah, she's the worst, or
That's just not me. Like, I don't like doing that because like she's working hard, and I'm like, that's excessive.
so immediately I got mad.
To me, if you were like, I don't like her, I'd be like, all right, whatever. But to say you hate someone, that feels so aggressive to me.
Obviously, I don't hate her.
Okay, so what was his reaction?
His reaction, like, that's excessive.
I literally was just like, no, I was like, babe, that's a little excessive. She
You're
turned
like,
her
"That's
back to me
excessive."
for the rest of the dinner and didn't talk to me. For the rest of the dinner. And then we went home.
The way you do the thing when you're mad, you turn your knees away
Not
from
literally.
him. Turns your knees away from him.
And she put her hand on the table. So, like, I was trying to stay in the conversation, but, like, I couldn't
No.
swear.
Okay.
Swear.
I didn't notice this.
On
I
everything.
didn't
So I
realize
don't
this
know.
either. I didn't realize this either. I was just upset because I was hoping to, like, talk shit with me, and it didn't happen. So I was sad, but also I was drunk, and
I'm just not a talk shit person.
I just felt unsupported.
Okay.
I just don't talk shit. And then we got home. She was mad still. It just,
Okay, but I got over it.
no, actually you didn't. Because you went in the other room. I went in and I was like the little kid. I went in and I was like, I feel sick. and then you came in the room.
Yeah.
Next, you're gonna say you haven't talked to him since dinner right now.
I was so mad that she didn't give me my ginger.
You know what I realized after that whole thing happened? I looked over at Emma's bowl, and I'm pretty sure she had a big pile of ginger in there that untouched.
Bro.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
I didn't close my mouth. I said it twice.
Yeah, well, you gotta keep asking
Not to
sometimes.
the right people. I
Not,
guess.
I, it's not,
Emma,
should've
she
asked the
works
manager.
at the restaurant,
The
yeah.
squeaky wheel gets the oil.
Okay. Note to self, every time I order sushi, I must specifically say, bring me extra ginger.
Well, it's also like we were sitting at a table with 3 people that work at this restaurant, so you could have told them.
I know, but they were off the clock.
So,
Just tell them to tell them.
yeah.
I don't know, guys.
Either way, it's not
okay?
that deep.
Either
Yeah.
way, it's in the past. I'm
It
over
doesn't
it.
sound like it.
You were on the far side of the table, so I could see them like forgetting, like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, they needed
Mhm.
ginger over there.
They
Yeah.
were like, yeah, fuck that girl.
That's what she pretty much said to me. That's how I took it, at least.
And then you hated her.
But I didn't actually hate her. I'm sure she was busy and all. I just wanted to say, like,
Right, I get it.
I hate her. Like, I was
Fair.
hoping for him to be like, yeah, she's the worst. And he was like, that's, what did you say?
I just said that's excessive.
That's excessive.
I didn't say with the attitude. I just don't talk shit about people. It's just not what I like to do, even if I'm upset.
This Mr. Saint over here.
No, obviously I'm not, but I try not to. So, yeah.
I should have turned to Sam and be like, I hate her.
And I would have been like, who? Totally said it. Well, just like, I don't read the room and I say stuff too loudly. I'd be like, who, you hate the waiter? And everyone would turn around like, what?
Well,
Wait, Where was this going?
Wait, did Ross have another side, or was that the whole
no,
story?
that was it.
Do you agree with the whatever version she told?
Kinda, yeah.
What?
I think so.
What
No,
do you
I agree. I agree. I just
Yeah.
think it was excessive. And then you were mad at me for hours.
I do think your reaction was a little excessive, but I don't know.
I just want some support.
I will say saying you hate the server is excessive, but I can understand wanting support.
I get it.
being like,
Yes.
you're right, we didn't get our ginger. Where is it?
Like, what the hell?
It's just not me. And like, to me, being supportive is like someone calling you out to be like, that's too much. Or being like, yo, I understand. That's just
That
how
is
my
not
family
support
is.
to me.
Well, I just think you can be supportive without being mean.
Saying,
Without
okay,
being
fair.
a hateful
Yeah.
person.
Bro, I literally was just like, yeah, like, sorry we didn't get it. That's excessive.
Because I feel like this is kind of different, but I feel like in my previous job, it was always like that. Like people would be like, oh, like this person sucks. And I'd be like, yeah, they're not my favorite or something. I don't know. Just like not on their level,
Yeah.
but like.
I know what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you,
fair. I
Oscar.
like that, yeah. I like
Thanks,
that.
Oscar.
No. You're still mad for like 5 hours. That's a separate topic.
That's a separate topic.
It's fine. I woke up and I wasn't drunk anymore.
I woke up not feeling good.
Like from the food?
No, I just have been having like migraines lately.
Oh, that's rough. At least the sushi was good, right?
It was
Sushi was fantastic.
delicious.
Yeah.
I mean, great sushi. I'm bringing my own ginger next time.
Pull out a
Just
little
like
jar.
1 second.
I would do it too. Who's gonna stop me?
It's gonna be warm though. If that's okay with you.
That's fine.
No, I-
You just pull out a jar.
I know which ones too. The ones that we get from Giant Eagle.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
good.
Good ginger.
Okay, well, that just made me think, if one of you is explaining a situation where you got annoyed throughout the day, does the other one tend to just be like, agree with you and like, I don't know. Like if Marisol came home one day and was like, I had a terrible day at work. My manager said this to me. Would you respond and be like, dang, I'm so sorry, that sucks? Or would you be
Mhm.
like, well, maybe the manager had a bad day too? Like, would you defend kind of the manager?
I
Mhm.
think I usually tend to
Yes.
defend.
That's
I just like to. I understand that now. I just try to see the good, and I'm like, okay, like maybe she was having a tough day.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, damn, like I'm sorry that happened, regardless.
yeah. No, we've had conversations about this because I just like want to bitch sometimes. I want to bitch and I want to vent. And I know I'm being dramatic, but it's just like, if I can't vent to you, who am I going to vent to? I mean, I
Fair.
can vent to myself, and I do. But sometimes he'll be like, he's just such a saint. Like, he can't
No.
talk shit. And I think it's more of a me issue because what am I expecting him to be like? Yeah, fuck that hoe.
I also bring it up because with my ex, he would be the one that would come to me and complain about something. And then I'd be like, well, did you think about their perspective? And he'd be like, why do you never take my side? And I'm like, I'm just trying to like put it in perspective. Maybe you're thinking about it wrong. But he would get so mad at me because he always thought I was taking the other side.
It like
Yeah.
stresses me out too, like that you're like upset about a situation and then continue to like talk about it in that way. So I almost try to like like make it light and be like, oh, like maybe she was having a bad day, and then you'd be like, okay.
Yeah, no,
I'll let it slide.
I know I'm having a bad day when I vent and I bitch, but I'm like, that's not the point. I want you to like support how I'm feeling, not for you to be like, well.
I know, but you
Yeah.
want me to be like,
I am a contrarian by
Yeah.
nature. I would always be like, well, maybe this.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm the same as Sam and Ross. Like I will be like, well, what about these other factors? But I have kind of like come to learn that it's not always about thinking about the other side. It's like you said, of just having that support.
Yeah. I think I need to work on that in the future if I have a partner that's similar to that, where I just need to support what they want in that moment. And then maybe when they calm
Yeah.
down, we could have a more rational
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah.
yeah.
But he would just get so upset because he's like, you always take the other person's side. And I'm like, my bad. I don't know. I just don't
Yeah.
think about it the same way you're thinking about it.
Yeah,
My
'cause-
thing is like when a person's talking in that matter for that moment to someone who they trust, they don't actually mean it. They're just upset
yeah.
and they're just saying like shit.
shit. Yeah,
that I get, yeah.
Right.
'Cause-
Later on, they're gonna be like, okay, I was
Because it's almost like speaking out of emotion.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
in that
Yes.
situation, you just want me to be
Mhm.
like, mm-hmm. Like that's it. Just I can do that. Just
Just be like,
'Cause,
you're
like-
right.
Because like I can understand like Ross's perspective, because I also don't like to be, I guess, like mean towards other people. Like I'm not gonna be like, yeah, that person is a bit. Well, that person's a bitch or whatever. You know. I'm just thinking like I just did that last night, but it was a joke. But I can understand if like you're like heated in the moment. Maybe I'll say something similar, but like maybe use a different word, like, "Oh yeah, they're not great," or you know, they suck. But yeah,
Her relationship survived that night.
what, last night.
last night.
Last night.
Hey, it's part of growth.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. This is a learning moment for everybody. We all grew a little bit more right here.
That she said it so zen.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm just bringing my ginger next time, and then no one has
Problem
issues.
solved.
No issue.
Problem
issues.
solved.
Yeah.
Ross should just bring ginger for
I'm
me.
starting to notice though a trend here on our arguments.
What?
Oh, I wanna
Alcohol
hear
has been involved.
No, yeah,
Alcohol.
absolutely. I just can't take my alcohol anymore. Honestly, it's because my tolerance is low. So, babe, we need to go out more.
it. I don't know if
How-
that's the solution.
That's
That
the
math is
solution.
terrible.
I used to be able to do 8 tequila shots.
No,
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 thank you, thank
that's
you.
a lie.
The math makes
Look
no
at me
sense.
now.
The issues are caused from alcohol. Let's drink more.
Because my tolerance is low. I'm no fun anymore.
No, I mean you drank on an empty stomach.
Because
Because
then
you know you're like.
because then she won't get aggressive off one drink. It'll be like
Fair.
after 3 drinks.
Yeah.
Just,
I guess.
just want to fight with you so bad. Just kidding.
See, I think of it like when someone says they're hangry, you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know, no matter what you say, it's not gonna help them.
Yeah.
Like you just have to get them food. So like in those kind of situations, you just kind of have to agree with what they say, even if you
Mhm.
don't agree.
Do I get hangry?
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you remember the times like we haven't known what to order and you've just been upset?
Yeah, but I don't get upset at you. I sometimes just want to like cry.
Cat.
No, because you're so
Nah.
indecisive too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because
But
he just loves to take his sweet time with like picking out somewhere to eat. So I'll be like, I was like, babe, I love you, but I'm gonna flip out on you. Like if you don't choose somewhere to
Hey,
eat.
sometimes you just don't know. Like
it's hard. There's too many options.
sometimes it's like everything sounds good, and then other times nothing sounds
Mhm.
good.
Lately, nothing has been sounding good.
I'm still like, I kind of want my chicken, small fries, and a small sweet tea.
Right now?
No, in
She's just
general,
been
I've just been
asking.
craving it.
See, I think the only time I'm ever like, I know what I want is when I'm craving hot chicken. Otherwise, I'm
Mm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
like even if I'm like craving McDonald's, I don't know what I want to order.
I get the same thing every time. Easy peasy.
Same usually.
See, I always mix it up.
I tend to find when I can't think of what I want to eat, like nothing sounds good. As soon as I remember Popeyes exists, I'm like, game over. It's Popeyes. So good.
I can't do Popeyes like that.
I don't get it often because I forget it exists until every now and then when I'm like, nothing sounds good. And I remember about Popeyes.
It's like the best feeling though. And you're like, fuck. Like, yes, I knew there was something out there.
Mhm.
Like your mind is made.
What is
Those
it?
fries.
For me,
So
it was
good.
Domino's for a while.
Really?
I
You
was
were
like-
obsessed. That's was getting a large Domino's pizza every week to
Oh
eat
my
himself.
god.
It was like $7.99.
I was gonna
Like,
say they're not expensive too, so it's perfect.
cheapest deal on
Mhm.
pizza.
I think for me, it's like Wingstop. It's so good.
It's so
the
good.
So
lemon
good.
pepper chicken.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I want them to bring their spicy lemon back, even for a limited time.
They had a spicy lemon.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Can't you
It-
just mix the hot and the lemon?
Yeah, I can, but
It's not the same
Is
thing,
that the
Sam.
It is. The workers literally told him that's how they make it.
yeah.
So she's
I'm
like,
just
it
like,
is
just
the
bring it
same.
back. Just bring it back. But just bring it back, please.
Yeah. I don't know why they don't keep it on the menu permanently. It's so good.
Because the employee's like, you're the only one that gets it, bro.
Yeah, I remember one time I ordered. I was like, "Do you guys have the spicy lemon sauce?" And they're like, "No, we don't have that." And they're like, "Oh wait, yeah, we can make that."
Really?
Yeah.
And it tasted the same?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That
It
was
was
nice
just
of
their
them.
hot and their lemon pepper.
Yeah. Because the lemon pepper is like it's not a sauce.
Dry
Mhm.
rub.
It's a rub.
Yeah, rub.
Okay.
I love dry
And
rubs.
so then the hot sauce is a sauce. So they just mix it.
Speaking of being toxic when you're drunk, I created this note a while ago, toxic versus non-toxic, and it's just a bunch of bullets. Some are toxic, some are not. Let's go through them. Do you think sharing phone passwords is toxic?
No.
Not
No.
toxic.
Not toxic. I
No.
agree.
Mm.
Do you think having Face ID set up on their phone is toxic?
No.
Not toxic.
Mm-mm.
What,
Do you
Sam?
think either of these are toxic if the partner doesn't know you have it? Like,
Oh,
if
if they
Oh,
don't
absolutely.
know, yeah, it's toxic.
Absolutely.
Oh
It's
yeah,
toxic.
that's toxic.
You look over like, babe, how'd you open my phone? What?
Okay. Do you think it's toxic to make your partner unfollow all of their exes on Instagram?
Ooh.
To make
Yeah, like you're basically forcing them to. Like, if you don't do this, I will be upset with you forever.
To force them, I think it's
Yeah,
toxic.
force
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I feel like you would have to have a conversation and be like, here's my reasons why I'm uncomfortable with
Mhm.
this. And roles reversed, I would be uncomfortable too. But I would never force you, babe. You just do it by yourself.
You should know.
hmm
Do you think it's toxic?
I think if you have a conversation about it and why you're uncomfortable, I think it makes sense.
Mm.
Mhm.
I don't think it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it just depends on how you approach it, and maybe like if they still interact with them. Like if
Mhm.
they don't talk with them, yeah, I don't think it's toxic. Just unfollow all of them.
So let's say your last ex, because I know you still have like a good relationship with him,
Yeah.
friendship.
I'm still like friendly with both
Yeah.
of my exes.
So let's say a new guy comes in,
Yeah.
and immediately he's like, I don't like that you're friends.
So, oh yeah.
So are you gonna be like, okay, I understand, let me delete him, let me unfollow them, I mean.
I guess maybe. I would feel bad because I am still like friends.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's harder for you to answer this than me, because like
You're not friends
I'm
with
not
any
friends with
exes.
any of my
Mm.
exes, and not most people are.
No, most people are not.
Yeah.
Yes.
Excuse me. Sorry, I'm so nice
You
and friendly.
freak.
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
If I really like the person that I'm now dating, then
Mhm.
yeah, I would do it.
Okay.
But if I was like, this person isn't even serious, I don't gotta listen to you. And then I
You're
might
gonna be
not.
here for like another month.
But yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
Okay.
Is it a serious thing or just like a little fling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
it's serious, you wouldn't see it as toxic, or you wouldn't see it as toxic, or would you?
How it depends how they go about it, but I would hope that I picked someone mature enough we could have a
Yeah.
mature
Okay.
conversation. I'm trying to
Okay.
be done with toxic people. Okay. I might cut this out, but that makes me think of when I went to South Korea while I was dating one ex and I stayed at the other ex's apartment. But nothing happened because I didn't like him, obviously.
Babe, how would you feel about that?
I wouldn't be sitting here. I would have break up with someone. Me personally, immediately.
We stayed together for like 2 more
Yeah.
years.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, no question. Like
Sam was like,
nothing.
it's fine.
Was he mad or no?
Oh yeah,
He
he was
was?
mad. He was like, "Why would you stay
Mhm.
there?" I was like, "Cause he's the only person I know in this country."
I mean, fair. I think I personally would.
Wait, did he
Break up.
know you were gonna stay there, or you told him once you got over there?
No, I told him before.
Before, okay.
But okay, more background. I went to China to visit Emma, and me and Emma were both supposed to go to Korea, and I think
Mhm.
we were both gonna stay with my ex, and she ended up not being able to go because she didn't have the right visa to leave China or something.
Okay.
So I had to go by myself, and I was like, "Oh, well, I don't know Korean, and I only know my ex here." And Emma was supposed to be with me, but she's not. It's like I'm still gonna stay there because it's free, and I don't want to stay somewhere by myself. And I
Mhm.
slept in his room, and he slept like on the floor, I think, in a different room. So we weren't even in the same room. But my current boyfriend at the time obviously didn't like the situation.
Fair.
See, that's hard because in another country, it's like gotta do what you gotta do. But if it was like in the U.S., it'd be like go
Yeah.
stay somewhere else.
Exactly. And it's
Fair.
also difficult because I'm friends with my exes. So I
Yeah.
was like, well,
Mhm.
I'm still friends with my ex. I'm not romantically interested in him at all. So I know nothing's going to happen because I know me, but you just have to trust me. But he
Mhm.
didn't like
Mhm.
the whole situation, which I got it.
Anyways, what's the next one you
Fair.
got?
Okay, moving on. So one was unfollowing exes on Instagram. Is it toxic to make them unfollow people of the other gender on Instagram?
For what reason? I mean,
So like, I'm a guy and I only follow guys.
Yeah.
wait,
like you have
what?
to unfollow
Mhm.
all girls.
I think
Toxic.
that's toxic.
Like I have to follow only girls?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for him to like make you unfollow all guys just because they're guys, that's crazy. That's toxic.
Okay, is it toxic to look through someone's phone with permission?
No.
No, with
not
permission.
toxic.
I think it's toxic if you're needing to like check his phone like a lot. Even with his permission, I'm like, girl.
Or like check it when they're asleep or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was the next one. Is it toxic to look through their phone without permission?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
Because I'm like, if there's something on their phone that I want to look at, I need to ask them, you know, like, can I look at your phone? Because even if I felt like they were hiding something, like me going through their phone when they don't know isn't going to help the situation. And if I say, can I look at your phone? And then they say no, then that's like
Red
kind of gives me
flag.
my answer right there. Yeah.
What did you say? You had some.
No, like I feel like that would be a very big red flag.
Yeah.
Or like when they like go to the bathroom and they take their phone with them. But no, some people just
I
like
don't think
to
that's that
watch.
bad.
Some people
yeah.
just like to scroll on their phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like okay, if we're at a restaurant and he takes his phone to go to the bathroom,
It's not that bad.
you don't think that's a red flag?
No.
No.
What if he's afraid of someone like swiping it off the table or something?
What if he wants to scroll on his phone while he's on the toilet?
Yeah.
Mm.
Not that
Maybe
bad.
I just have PTSD then.
Well, I guess if he's peeing, he doesn't need it, but it's just a habit to take it, I feel
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, who are you texting in the bathroom? Like, I just had 3 beers. I got to pee.
like. Yeah, I think to get to the bathroom's fine. Next one, is it toxic to eavesdrop on your partner's conversations?
Like I don't know. It just depends. Like, what's your intention?
Yeah. I think it depends on the context.
Sometimes I'm just doing it because I'm chismosa.
Fair.
I am.
Yeah.
But I don't do it to like be like, is he cheating on me? Is that a girl I hear?
What if it is a girl you hear? Are you gonna
Would you
like
be
start
mad?
eavesdropping?
I would be like, oh, who was that? But I don't think I would be like, what the?
Yeah.
He's cheating on me. But also, I trust him, so I don't think immediately I would be like, what the hell? Who was that?
Well, no, but I'm saying the eavesdropping part.
Like, would you, if you heard a girl, would you like listen more like closely?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's toxic. I think that would go vice versa.
Right. If you overheard
Right.
her
Mm.
talking to someone and then you realized it was a guy's
Yeah.
voice, are you gonna suddenly listen more intently?
I think you would.
Yeah. I think I'm
Yeah.
more blunt on. I'd be like, who are you talking to? Like mid conversation.
Yeah, he would.
But
I would say Nana.
I don't think it's toxic unless maybe she was like, hey, like I want to have like a private conversation with like my friend. I'd be like, okay. But if I went to go like listen, then
Imagine
that's
he
weird.
says that and I
Their
hear a
ear on the
girl's
door.
voice.
You said what?
Imagine you said that to me. You go to the other room and I hear a girl's voice.
Yeah, it could be a friend, aunt, sister-in-law.
He goes to the other room. All right, we're alone now.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, hey, Pookie.
Crazy.
That's scary.
It's the Baby Bop girl. Hola, Pookie.
Papi chulo.
Oh my gosh.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
we're alone now. I want purple rice and noodles.
How fast can you get here?
Okay, next one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it toxic to not let them wear certain outfits out in public?
Is it toxic? Let's
Ooh.
let
to
Ross
make
answer.
them to make them is crazy though.
Okay.
Because I think that's toxic to me. Versus like I'm a person where I will voice my opinion, but I'm more of like I'll just say like, hey, I'm not a fan, but if you want to wear that, of course, like you're your own person. But that's me.
What?
No, he'll tell me like when he doesn't like certain outfits on me because he feels like I don't know, maybe my nipples are showing. Okay, no, but also
What do you mean? Like you're not wearing a bra?
yeah, like I'm not wearing a bra or like
Or like you can blatantly
Or
like
you
see
can, like, see it.
through.
I don't know.
It's like Jen's dress at Bachelor.
yeah, or like if
Well,
something
like if you can see the color of the nipple, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
well
What are you wearing?
no, sometimes I'll wear like nipple pasties.
Yeah.
But sometimes you can still see the color. But not even like you'd have to
Oh.
really look hard. But I'm like, who's gonna be staring at my nipples that hard?
And I was like, I feel like you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh
What?
Like, there are plenty of guys that they don't care.
Bro.
Like, they will stare at you, and like you will stare at them, and like look away, and they'll still be staring
It
at you.
sounds like a man problem.
No, for sure. But I'm just telling you, like, there are people that will look.
Or sometimes like a short, like some shorts are like too short on me. He's like, you can't wear that outside. I was like, what?
Bro, because I'm like the bottom of your ass cheek. You can
No,
see it.
okay, that's ridiculous. I don't do that. Like, I bought this romper for Hawaii, and I tried it on. I look amazing in it. Okay,
That
it's
one was a
like
joke.
it's like a.
This one, I swear. I literally told her, I was like, you
It's
look
like-
too good. You
It
can't wear
looks
this.
tight. It's tight on me. It's like a workout romper, but it's like spaghetti strings.
Yeah.
Okay, I look great in it. Okay, and he was like, "Oh, you look good." I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take it to Hawaii." And he's like, "Okay, yeah." And then I was like telling him yesterday, I was like, "Oh, I gotta pack that. That's my thing." He's like, "You can't take that." And I was like, "You can't wear it in Hawaii." I was like, "You said I could take it," and he was like, "I said I could take. You could take it. I didn't say you could wear it." I was like, "I'm wearing it."
Nah, I usually just joke about it. But I was like, you look too good. And I was like, nah.
That's
I'm
Can't go.
still wearing it.
We'll see about
That's
that.
cool.
We'll
Yeah.
see.
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, I feel like it just depends on the outfit. Because I do feel like, yeah, if like your ass cheeks are hanging out, you can't wear that out of the house.
He's joking. I don't wear stuff that my ass cheeks just hang out.
No, but like if a skirt is short and like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
You're not wearing underwear
Okay,
underneath.
but
You're gonna
Also-
say you can't wear that at the house?
Out of the house?
Yeah, that's
Depends
what
on
you're
where
gonna
we're
say.
going.
That you
Like,
can't wear that.
Like we're going to Walmart? No, you can't wear that.
We're going to Walmart. That's so
Okay, you guys
specific.
are going
so
out.
what would you do if she was
Alright.
like, "No, I'm wearing this"? You'd be like, "I'm not going." Then that's what I'm like. How is
Yeah.
the situation
That
playing
is
out?
true.
I guess that's true because I still would go out.
I think how you word it too maybe is like
Yeah.
if you
There's a
say,
difference
like,
between saying like, "I don't feel comfortable having your butt
Mhm.
cheeks out like that,"
Well, yeah, I
Like,
would.
it
I
makes-
would. No, I wouldn't say you can't wear that.
but
out.
saying
I
like
see
you
what you
can't
mean.
wear that, I'd be like, "Yes, I can."
you almost wear it
It
like out of
almost
spite.
makes me want to wear it.
For sure.
Oh, watch me.
Right.
No, yeah, I would definitely say it in a different way. I don't
Mhm.
think I could ever see myself saying you can't wear that
Okay.
unless it was like,
How would you
Something
say
off
it?
the wall.
Just,
Yeah,
just
like-
nipple pasties.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Wait,
yeah,
Oscar.
like you just have
Tassels.
two pieces of tape.
What if it's a
covering the nipple.
rave?
Oh, then that's fine.
Then she can wear just X's on
Yeah.
her X tapes.
Yeah.
So how would you say it? Like your girl's like her ass cheeks are out, and she wants to go out with you tonight.
Mm,
How would you politely say
She's
it?
like,
to her?
"Let's go to
Yeah,
the
let's
mall."
go. But her
I will
ass
say-
cheeks are out.
I already know my response.
Okay, ask her first, and then we'll hear from Ross.
I don't know. I have to think about it.
He's like, now, babe, I love you.
Yeah, I'd be like, you do know your ass is hanging out.
When she's like,
Terrible.
okay, then this is her. She looks in the mirror. Like, oh, yeah, I guess so. Let's go.
Oh.
Now what?
Now what?
Now what? What's the next step?
He's like sweating.
He's on the
Yeah,
couch like,
I'm
For the
stressed.
listeners, he is sweating.
I'd be like, yeah, I think it looks good, but I don't know. I have to think about it.
you just start making up random shit like, think it's gonna get cold tonight. Think you might want to put on
I think it's
pants.
gonna start snowing. Hey, it's July.
You never know. You can never be prepared.
Because the other way I was thinking of it is, what if you're wearing something that looks bad?
But you're gonna tell her she
Mm.
looks bad in it.
There's a good way to put it, I think.
Like, that top and that skirt don't go together.
That's exactly what you would say too. I feel
Yeah, I'd
Oscar
be
would
like,
be
that's
blunt
so
about it."
rude. I worked so hard on this outfit.
like I was really excited
yeah,
about this outfit.
I felt really good in this outfit, and I haven't been feeling good.
They
That's
go
a good top and a good skirt, but they don't go together.
That's good.
Okay,
Fair.
Ross.
First, the ass cheeks
Yeah.
one.
The ass cheeks.
They're out.
I think I jokingly would be like, "Ma'am, like your ass cheeks are out. Like, there's no way."
That's he said that before.
I'd be like, "Bro, there's no way you leave. Like, not in a like you can't wear it, but I'd be like, you want to wear that?
That's a good way to
Like, you're
approach it.
comfortable with that? And then if
I
she's
like
like,
the-
yes.
I like the ma'am. Your ass cheeks. I would laugh at that.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Like, bro, like, because if I'm out and I see that, I'm like, I would be lost in the
Oh
cutoff.
yeah, you're staring at other girls'
If I-
ass cheeks.
If I were single, but like you see,
like
like if you see that, you'd be like, whoa, what the hell? So
No, sometimes it's good because like Ross is like my girlfriend. You know, she'll tell me if like something's too much out. So it's good, but I feel like he says it in like a jokingly way.
yeah, because I just feel it's super awkward to be like, dude, you can't wear that.
right. If you say it
It's
in a
like-
serious way,
Yeah.
it's like you're
Yeah.
gonna,
Would you
it's gonna
say
rub me the wrong way.
it? Would you say it like Oscar? Like your shirt and your don't go with that skirt.
Like, I mean, maybe, yeah. Like if your fit is really not looking good,
No, but you're just saying it because like my ass cheeks are out.
Okay, what if you've already tried the jokes and
Mhm.
she's like, "Oh, I still want to wear this skirt."
Mhm.
You gotta pull in the big guns and say, "I
Oof.
didn't want to say this, but that skirt makes you look fat."
oh, that's crazy.
What?
That
That's
would
crazy
make me
work.
cry.
I don't think I could ever say
Nah,
that.
because then you're fucked for months.
Yeah.
But it would work. She'd take it off immediately.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't leave the house.
It's not worth the risk. You got to go in a little bit different, I
I
guess.
can't do that.
I don't even know what I would do.
I was
Just
so
be like, "I don't want to go anymore. Let's stay in."
Yeah, I would start being toxic and just random things. Be like, ah, babe, I think honestly my leg is hurting so bad.
Toxic.
no,
No, it's good. Your response is not too bad.
but no, I don't think I could make them not wear something they want
Yeah.
to wear. Like if they're like, no, this is what I'm wearing, then I'm like, all right, it is what it is. But my hand's gonna be on your ass all night.
That would be fine too. I feel like as a girl, I would like the conversation to start it out as, baby, you look so good. Like hot. Too hot to go outside.
Just like I said with the romper.
Man, your ass cheeks are
I was watching Friends, and it's only like season 3, and Chandler is like dating the annoying girl. I
Mm-hmm.
forget her name, but
That one?
yeah.
Yeah.
And he like comes over to Ross and Rachel, and he's like, "What did I do wrong?" She asked me, "Do I look fat in this?" And then I said, "No." And they're like, "Oh." He's like, "What?" They're like, "Was there a pause before you say it?" And he's like, "Yeah, like it's instinct. You have to say no." Do I look fat in this? No. If there's any pause, then it's a yes.
It's like you're thinking about your answer.
Right. Why do you gotta
You're
think
wrong.
about it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen it's like a TikTok, and it's a white guy. He has like a Hispanic girlfriend, and he's talking to the Hispanic girlfriend's mom. She's holding up like this skimpy silver see-through dress.
Mm-hmm.
And the mom is like, ni es ropa. And he's like, no, para la casa solamente. And she's like, my white boyfriend has never spoken Spanish until this moment. When it's like the mom and the boyfriend agreeing that she can't wear that outfit.
That would be me and your mom for sure.
Dude, in high school, I would like wear like little short skirts and like tiny tops, but I would put my like sweatpants over my skirt because my dad would always say something. So whenever
Really?
I would get to school, I'd take off my sweatpants and I'd be in my cute little outfit. For what? For what?
Right.
Did your school have a dress code? Like if you were wearing too short of a skirt, would you get
They
in trouble?
did. Like your hands had to be like your skirt had to be the length of your hands if you were to put it
Like
down.
straight down.
Yeah.
Damn, you
straight
got
down. Oh,
short
okay.
hands.
But I have short
I
arms.
was gonna say your shit
Right,
is
I
like
have short arms,
your
so
hip.
like
Ooh.
regardless, it would be fine.
Mm.
You're like shrugging your shoulders up.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was watching Degrassi, they're like in high school and they're wearing like the low cut jeans, and you can see like the thong. I'm like, bruh, you're like in 9th grade. What are you doing?
That is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
That's crazy.
My friend in our high school once wore yoga pants to protest for the girls because they wouldn't let girls wear yoga pants, and all the girls were like, that's all we like to wear. So we were like, we got this. So we wore them to school, and they made us change because we were like, I can't remember like what exactly the reason was. We of course loved it as well, being young and dumb, but we were like, all right, let's wear it in solidarity for the girls. Didn't work.
Didn't work.
I
They're
can
like,
tell
now
you
boys cannot wear yoga pants.
why. Like Roz is big booty Judy. I'm like, that shit was distracting. That's why they made you
Googly
change.
moogly.
That's why they made you change.
So what if like Ross wanted to wear like a banana hammock out?
Oh, what
You're
is
cool.
that?
It's like the little like, male G-string kind of thing.
What?
You're
Yeah.
cool with that?
Why, when are you gonna wear that out?
At the beach.
To the
What if he
club?
wants to wear a Speedo
Club
to
at
the
a
beach?
rave.
Like
A
you guys
Speedo?
are going to like a gay club?
I'm gonna,
Why would Ross want to
What?
wear that to a gay club?
I'd be a
Yeah.
tar- I'd be a
Socially
target.
acceptable there.
It's socially acceptable there. Like a Speedo, I think it would be fine. Are we in
And
Europe?
it's like 99 degrees outside.
yeah.
Are we
No,
in
we're
Europe?
here in the U.S. anywhere.
Well, then I may get the ick, but
Get the ick for
That's
anything.
true. That'd be ick causing right
yeah.
there.
In
Yeah.
Europe, though, I think that'd be fine.
You wouldn't get the ick in Europe.
So like, what is the difference?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the
I think it'd be
difference?
kind of cute if we were in Europe.
Dude, this is what's wrong with
That doesn't
with
make
women.
any sense.
Like-
Thank you. It doesn't. It makes zero sense.
We're not gonna run into anyone we know.
Yeah.
Fair?
And everyone's wearing them over there.
No, that's not true.
Hey, I've seen a guy wearing a banana hammock at Lake Erie.
That Lake Erie's crazy.
I only had 2 left.
Okay.
Is it toxic to stalk their social media?
No.
Stalk. You already follow each other.
Yeah, I don't know what context I wrote this one down. Maybe if like
No,
you
I
just
get it.
start dating, you just start talking, you
Mhm.
might not have all their social media yet.
Sometimes I still stalk him, but not like in a bad way. Just like
Nah.
miss him, so I'll look at his pictures. You don't stalk my social media?
Not really.
Oh, okay. You don't love me.
Like I'll look at your account every like if we DM and I'm like, oh, like I want to look at old pictures just to like
See?
laugh.
That's
But-
stalk.
okay, I
That's
guess.
stalking.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a red flag. Even if you're like starting to talk to someone, because it's like maybe you
Yeah.
want to know a little more about them, but don't want them that you know a little more about them.
I mean, maybe if you're going through like their following and followers, that
I guess
could
that
be
would be like a little toxic.
borderline.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's toxic going through like their followers?
Yeah, I think it is weird.
Is it a red flag if the person has more girls than guys?
No.
Like if I'm dating a guy
Yeah.
and he follows more girls than
Yeah.
guys.
Like girls, 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 girls. Guy. Girls, 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 girls. Guy.
That is kind of weird. I'm like, why
Why?
so many girls?
Maybe they're models. They're,
Why are you following so many models?
Yeah, is that
Question one. Why are you following models?
is that a red flag to like a model's picture?
Like?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
what?
If you're in a
crazy.
relationship,
That's crazy.
if
I
you're-
agree. I agree.
No, that's crazy. You
Like,
If
guys
you're
are
in
both-
a relationship, like if we're in a relationship, and you're like liking like Kendall Jenner,
like
in
we
a
went
tiny,
we went through this.
yeah,
Did
in
we?
a tiny
Okay.
little bikini, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna be pissed, but I'm gonna be like, what the hell? What is this?
You'd be like, hey, I want to buy you this bikini.
I wanted to save it.
I'm confused. Like, how are you going to bring that up to him?
I'm gonna be like, I saw this.
I'm sending the
Why-
screenshot.
You're like, can I see your phone? And then you're going through his likes. Why did you like all these models' pictures?
Yeah, I'm like, I can't. If she's fully clothed, fine. She's in a
Amish.
bikini and you're liking it? What?
That's all that models post nowadays.
Nuh-uh.
All the California models, Australian, they're just all on the beaches.
Nuh-uh.
So you're gonna, but so what are the words you're gonna say? Like, why would you like this?
Yeah, I'm like, why did you like this picture?
What if he's like, I just like it?
I would be like,
She'll be mad at that response.
you and me, we're going outside. We're fighting.
Like, I like
what
the beach.
what would make it better if he unlikes it?
Yeah, actually. No, wait, my feelings have been hurt already.
I was gonna say you can't
Yeah.
really fix that.
You can unlike it, but I can never forgive you.
That's
or
crazy.
forget you.
This doesn't make any sense.
Wait, or forget what happened. You wouldn't feel weird? It's like what's it
No.
called? Sports
No.
Illustrated like bikini girl.
No, I wouldn't feel weird.
Yeah, I
it's
would
not
feel-
someone they're ever gonna meet.
Right. If it's a celebrity or a model.
Babe, how would you feel? A guy model, and he's like tiny little shorts.
I would think it's weird, for sure. To me, I would feel more so embarrassed because if people saw it and they're like, "Oh, she's liking this picture," I would be like,
Yeah.
that looks bad to me. Because if I see like my friend's girlfriend like a guy's picture, I'd be like, "Oh, like it's kind of weird." I don't know. It just looks
I
like.
wouldn't even think that's weird either. That's why wouldn't that be like if she just likes the Calvin Klein ad,
Oh yeah, I don't think that's weird actually.
but they're like models on there in their
Yeah.
underwear.
I like
Yeah.
a Calvin Klein.
Like men's
Yeah,
ad.
some men's Calvin
Yeah.
Klein.
That's super weird to me. I don't know why. Because it's like, what do you care about men's underwear?
Yeah, would it hurt your feelings?
So yeah, that's hot.
Probably.
Like
Yeah.
Probably.
I might
To
like
be
it
At least
myself.
you're on the same page.
Yeah.
With
No,
each
100%.
other. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
See, I think it's
Sam's a different breed.
La toxica.
Well, that's like a little
Toxic.
extreme. I feel like most people would be okay with it.
I don't know.
there's
think
hot
it's a good
people in the
mix.
world, you know.
There's hot people in the world.
You don't know it.
When
Like,
Yaska was on here, she said she was okay with it.
Did she?
We need to do a poll.
like I think it's
Okay.
different if maybe one of your friends is a model and
Mm-hmm.
then you're liking all of the models in their circle. I would think that is weird because you're like
Are you trying to meet them?
Because
Yeah.
you kind of know them too.
exactly
Okay.
like they're in the same city as you. Like, are you trying to meet them? Like,
Now, if the person you're liking, I guess like if you actually know them, I would be less upset.
Like-
Less upset.
Less. Like if
If
this
it's an
person-
acquaintance from college or something.
not even an acquaintance,
Or
like
what?
you have to be like good friends with them.
see, I think that's fine, but like not their circle, like the other models with
like
them.
if you don't know their
Yeah,
circle.
exactly.
No,
I think
actually,
that's
I don't know.
weird.
I take that back.
Ooh.
I don't know. Just don't do it, okay?
I feel like that's more weird to me because like you know that,
That is
person, so like
weird.
there's a chance of like you guys
That is weird.
like there's a chance versus if there's a
Yeah.
person you don't know, it's like all right, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Sam is out here liking all the Calvin Klein.
I don't follow the Calvin Klein Instagram account actually, but
She's like I'm about to.
I should look it up. Okay, the last one. Is it toxic to gaslight your partner?
Oh, absolutely.
What?
Yes.
What kind of question
Yeah,
is that?
that's just the
Absolutely.
last bullet I put. Gaslighting.
Take notes.
You're saying I gaslight you? I don't think I do.
Is this gaslighting in action?
I think you're crazy.
Damn.
No.
Just kidding. That was too much. I'm sorry. What's one thing you think I gaslit you?
I can't think of anything off the top of
See?
my head.
No,
You did a good job.
Uh-huh.
He didn't catch it.
I don't gaslight anyone.
That's what a gaslighter would say.
What's a good gaslighting that we often would see?
Have you seen the two dudes on TikTok where they'll go back and forth? And it's like when you don't want your girl to go out and he'll be on the phone and they're like, who can like gaslight their girlfriend the worst? And he'll just say some of like the most off the wall stuff. And I'd be like, babe, like you're not looking good tonight. Like you shouldn't go out. And another dude's like, you know, if you go out, I'm headed over to someone else's house or something. I'm like, damn. So those
That's
are
toxic.
funny.
Toxic.
Is it gaslighting when I'm like, I don't feel like going out tonight, and then you guys are like, what? You don't want to hang out with us? You're not coming out with us?
That's peer pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's not gaslighting.
Then I don't know.
I don't know either.
I can't think of something off the top of my head.
Is it gaslighting when you guys like you'll, for example, happened today? Like you'll say something, Marisol will say the same thing after, and she'll go, "No." Like,
What?
like how you repeat sometimes like what someone else will say,
And if
and
you
then
think it's your original thought.
yeah, and then
Oh.
they'll call you out, and you'll be like, "No."
I don't think it's gaslighting because I think she genuinely thinks she thought of it.
Okay, fair.
Have I gaslit before? Probably. I can't think of a specific scenario now.
Did you gaslight your ex when you're staying at your other ex's to make him okay with it?
I mean, probably. I was like, why are you being so crazy? Nothing's gonna happen. And nothing did happen.
I only dated him for.
I only dated him for 3 years. I've been dating you for 4. No.
We built so much more together.
Yeah, no, there had to be gaslighting there to make him okay with it. And I mean, he was never ultimately fine with it. I just told him, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna do it anyways. Essentially.
Fair. At least you kind of stood on it. Like,
Yeah. He made it work.
it wasn't that big of an issue.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we're good to wrap it up.
Yeah, just don't gaslight people, okay? Be
Yeah.
nice to your partners.
Or break up with them. Don't gaslight, just break up.
Yeah, just tell them you don't like them anymore. Because that's what's happening.
And support your partner.
Thank you, Ross, for stopping by at the pod and helping us while David's not here.
Thanks for skipping soccer to be here.
Yes.
Of course, thank you guys for having me.
We definitely didn't mean to overstuff you with food so you don't go play soccer.
Food was good.
Absolutely not. But I appreciate you. I'll see you at home.
Are you guys going to race back since you're in separate cars?
No, he loves to race. But I'm like, what is this?
Yeah,
Fast
and then you'll
Furious?
speed past me.
Yeah.
I was trying to catch up to you coming here,
Uh-huh.
and I couldn't, but I was hitting like, I think
Because I'm
100.
too fast
Oh
for
my
you.
gosh.
Which I was, yeah, for a second I was like, I gotta chill.
I got sports mode in my car, okay?
We weren't even going that
Right.
fast.
Just the other day, you were talking about your engine is messed up.
Yeah.
You're like, what is that sound?
She's about to break down on the side of the road.
I know how to change my own tire.
Not your engine.
Happy for you.
No.
Yeah, the engine.
Not
you're-
my engine.
You're done.
Gotta take out the spare engine.
Let me just take this out.
Okay, well, I think that wraps up today's episode. Thank you all for listening. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Eating Good Pod, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
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 Bye.